Hello, welcome or welcome back. So it is Tarot Thursdays. Oh my. Okay, I'm just so excited. So you already know we're going to be doing all of the zodiac signs. We're just tapping into the energy, any messages that may come across. We're going to do some tarot. We're going to get some clarifiers, and we're also going to, if need be, we also have, what is it called? The angel numbers book. So any numbers that come together with the tarot, that's what I'm going to be picking out. So first off, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the likes, comments, subscribes. I've been getting a lot of love at my TikTok channel. Yeah, my TikTok channel. So go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description box. I do a lot of little like mini reads over there. And then let's see. Yeah, so when you're ready, go ahead and click on the zodiac sign that you feel called to do so, or your own zodiac sign, whichever. And then we're going to go ahead and jump in. So it's going to be fire signs, water, earth, and then air. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get started. I'll see you there. All right. Hello, Aries. Welcome or welcome back. So we're going to get some tarot out here to see what we are going to be talking about. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Aries? Three of Cups. So this is pretty much celebrating third party situations, bringing in other energies contributing to your life or whatever the situation that you may be in, something that's prioritizing your life or that you are actually prioritizing, And then we have the Page of Swords. So this is an inspiration for taking swift action and inspiration on thoughts. I also do see here that this is pretty harmonious. Okay, so bringing in more of the people that you want into your life. At the bottom of the deck, you are letting your ship sail. They're coming in. So it's an excellent time right now to start a new adventure or venture out, right? Because you're looking at your ship sailing and they're coming in, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to be taking this opportunity. It could be for voicing your opinion or having some say in the matter with certain people, work colleagues, family members, even your lover. So I definitely, okay, 1, 3, and 4. So I definitely want to get an angel number out here. 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, 4. Okay, so here it is. If you can see it, 1, 3, 4. So it says, your soul is aligned to its purpose. Pay attention to the times you feel enthusiastic, chills running through you, and look forward to what is coming. Can't read sideways, babe. Get in the habit of stopping yourself when you feel excited today. Ask yourself to take a deeper look. So that's that. And how I got that number is pages 1, the 3 of Cups, and then the 4. So we're going to go ahead and get some advice out here for you. I just want to take one spirit. This is just a quickie. It's not like a whole, oh my gosh. A whole reading. Like a whole reading. So it's like, it could be like little steps. Okay, so this is the wasteland. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. All right, so yeah, take a step back and enjoy that harmony that you've taken in, is what I'm getting, like that you've created for yourself, that abundance. It could be I'm getting like communication with somebody, or you just want to speak your truths, Aries. So with that being said, this is what we have, and I will see you in the next one. All right, who do we have next? Okay, let's see. We have Leo. Ooh, okay. Hello, Leo. Welcome or welcome back. So, first of all, happy birthday. I know it's going to be your birthday month. So let's go ahead and get started. Four of Pentacles. Something is holding you back. You know, when I first did this video, like the first time around, you got the same card. It just like automatically fell out. Temperance. You're going, oh, temperance, judgment. You're going within. What is it that you want to be called forth to, or that you're bringing attention to into your life? Is it that you don't want to see something? Let's go ahead and get one more out here. I'm kind of curious to see what's going on, because you're pretty gun-ho on a lot of things. Oh, but you're still resilient, honestly. You're still in that Nine of Cups. You have your wealth, your like serenity that's still going on. Either way, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like, okay, I kind of want to clarify this Judgment. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. So could something that's bringing you like you're really, really close to, right? That is really close to your heart is what I'm getting. And it could be something that's going to give you financial abundance, that's going to keep you stable. And it's, you know, when it comes to the the King of Pentacles, sorry, when it comes to the King of Pentacles, that's when I see when there's a devotion where you're like, you know what, I have to get my finances in order, or whatever it may be that you're pretty much essentially investing into something stable, but you're holding back. But either way, you know when to take that charge. And this is just like a clarification. So I want to get your angel numbers. So it's a 9, 4, a 10, 9, 4, 10. So I'll do a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is 4. So 9, 4, 4. But yeah, I'm also getting the fact that you have to get your financial situation in order, or something's tangible, something that you can actually like feel is what I'm getting. I don't know why that's like that. Okay, so my bad. Okay, so I have to hold it up. So 944. So you are called to light work. You are being called to give counsel to those around you in need of it. Your angels urge you to light work. Oh, that's why there's like a hair up in here. Okay, that's why it looked weird. Okay. Your angels urge you to light work, so which is spiritual work and service to others, to remind others where the divine lives in them. Several times today, repeat this mantra. I am lightness. I radiate peace to others. You're that pillar of light, Aries. You're that pillar of guidance. So there's that. So I have those, and then let's go ahead and get you some advice to close out your reading. This took longer than usual. I just have to get like my wheels back in order. Okay. I just need one, please, Spirit. Ooh, just one, please, girl. Please give me one, babe. Let's just get some advice, or maybe you don't even need advice. You already know your advice. You just want to get a clarifier to see if. Let's just get one card of advice. I'm gonna do this one more time. If you don't need the advice, then I'm gonna go ahead. See, look, I'm being played. Like, one. Okay, I'm just gonna get the top. This one. My gosh. Okay, Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence with destiny. Okay, so you already know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. Like I said, this is just a clarifier. This is just like confirmation of some information that you may have needed. But yeah, go ahead and, you know, do the thing. You know what to do. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh my. All right, we have Leo. Okay. Leo, hello, welcome or welcome back. First of all, happy birthday. I look forward to releasing that video for you. It'll be on Sunday. So for your birthday wishes on Sunday is coming up this Sunday, or whenever you're watching this video. And then also we have some like little birthday like treats on my TikTok videos. on my TikTok channel. So don't forget to check that out. So before we get started, we're just going to go ahead and tap in. I don't know what the tarot is going to bring. There's no specific question. It's just whatever you may need. So a lot of generosity, generosity and prosperity. Okay, you may be feeling like very lovey-dovey, and you're not holding back is what I'm getting. You're not holding back. Maybe you could be going all out is what I'm getting. Oh yeah, it's all about money. You're going to be spending money. And even money, whenever you spend it, it's going to be coming back. So you could be getting like a large sum of money coming in is what I'm getting, because you manifested this, because you alchemized the energy, because you turn things around. You could be getting like a new job, you could be making like a big purchase, but when making that big purchase, or you're going to be investing into something that's like larger in life, that alchemization or energy is going to be coming into you. And this is just a confirmation for you, babe. My gosh, birthday month, let's go. I want to be invited. So some advice for you here is the thorn: protection, boundaries, clear communication. So I get the feeling here that it's going to be about financial, material gain. Not only that, but also I do see here, babe, where you are essentially going to be very stable for your birthday month. You probably could have had some like money saved, and you're like, you know what, it's time to give myself a sweet treat. Okay, go ahead. So let's get the angel number. So we got 4, 6, and the knight is 2. 4, 6, 2. Just to close off your reading. Where is she? Where is she? 462. If I can like turn this page. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and read it. So we have reality. Consider others' perspectives. You're being asked to look around and have a fundamental check-in with reality. Look at how you are being treated, who has been acting distant, and where you aren't being welcomed anymore. Make sure to have how you view yourself and others is in line with how others view you. So pretty much it's like you're going to set the tone, and that's when the boundaries are coming in here. Like, who do you want to include? Who do you want to include with the investments? Who do you want to invite is what I'm getting. Okay, because you've turned this whole thing around basically. It could have been last minute a lot for you, and you're just like, well, whatever, F it. So yeah, this has been your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right, who do we have next? Sagittarius. Okay, Sag, hello, welcome or welcome back. Let's go ahead and see what tarot has for you. There's no like specific kind of like subject that we're touching on. It's just like what is being drawn to you. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, something slow and moving progress, but it's sustainable. It's going to be like in the long term. Let's see what's going on. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, a lot of generosity, charity. You could be investing your time with others. Oh my gosh. And the Tower moment. Okay, that makes sense. At the bottom of the deck is the star. Okay, so something could have fallen out of place, or it's just like you're tweaking around something that's may not be suitable for you. So it's best to like revamp the situation and your foundation. I also do see here that you're investing and pouring back into your investments that you may have been thinking about not doing is what I'm getting, but in the end you know that this is going to be a perfect move for you is what I'm getting. Okay, so some advice. We have the Return. Can you see that? That's such a beautiful card. A new story, you decide, alignment, it's coming together. Yeah, so even though you don't see like the full picture, Sag, like you're going to be essentially coming into alignment, because you're like, it doesn't make sense right now what I'm looking at, but honestly you get the feeling that it's like, okay, this is going to be making sense like in the 5D, because you're already thinking about your next step. even though in the 3D it hasn't even came into fruition, is what I'm getting. Like you're not seeing it, but you know it's the next calculated step to take. So we're gonna do the tower. I think it's, I don't know what the tower is. What's the tower? I forget the number. 10, 5, and 6. What is 10, 5, and 6? 10, 5, 16. That comes down to an 8, right? 8. 8 or 4. Let's do 8. No, let's do 4. Okay. Okay, so 4, 2, and 6. 4, 2, 6. Oh my gosh. If I wanted to do math, I would have hopped in on Canvas and started one of my 4, what? What do we do? 4, 2, 6? Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking out loud, okay? Don't mind me. 4, 2, 6. All right. Here it is. My bad. Okay, so protection. The people who you love protect you. Your angels want you to be wary of new influencers. New influencers. You could be an influencer of new influences at heart. Wait. Of new influences coming into your life from people who don't have your best interests at heart. Trust that the ones who love you speak the truth. Reflect on conflicting forces in your life and ask your angels to give you clarity in what is going on. Okay, first of all, I can't read sideways, just FYI. Before 2, 6. So basically is that's probably why you were investing into a lot of people who weren't investing back into you, and that probably, like, well, that's why you started all over. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh, that's a confirmation. Oh my gosh. Ooh, bless me. Confirmation. Okay. Confirmation sneeze. So yeah, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. All right, Saji, bye. All right, so water signs. Okay, so the first one up that we have is Cancer. All right, Cancer, welcome or welcome back. First of all, happy belated birthday. I have your birthday wishes messages that are up right now. So if you want to go ahead and check that out. I'm still new, so if you hear me like touching the mic, like this mic is new, okay? I just don't like to speak really loud sometimes. So let's go ahead and get you messages out here. The Five of Swords wanted to come out. What is conflicting you? What is keeping you up late at night? The Eight of Pentacles. You're still going to be thriving. You're going to watch your harvest. Pretty much, you're going to be harvesting what you have been investing into, right? And along with this, it's kind of like you're nourishing a lot of your investments, as in like you're investing a lot more time than you usually have. With the the Queen of Pentacles, I do see here that it's your you're very graceful, like you're giving yourself that grace of where your investments have been. Maybe some of them might not have worked out for you at the bottom of the deck, King of Wands, but you're propelling yourself forward is what I'm getting. Like I'm seeing kind of like this target in front of me, and I'm being catapulted, like propelled forward into that like goal that you have in mind, just because you're focusing on being more generous to people, and that's bringing back the investment. So ROI is very important to you. You could be an actual like stock investor. You could be into stocks. You could be into day trading is what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and get you some advice. I know this is fast, but I'm running out of like video here. I did like, I'm trying to be fair with everybody in the timing of the video. Like I haven't done the timestamps, but it just like takes so long. You know, it's kind of like you're trying to be fair too as well, Cancer. Like, okay, you know what? This is actually what you got in the first time that I recorded your video. So this is a confirmation. So Sophia, your name could be Sophia. You know, you could know somebody named Sophia. So divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. You already know what you're doing. This is why you're tapping into your temperance energy, right? And that's helping you out into the long run, because it's like, you know, whatever you put out is what you're going to receive. So the queen is 3, 3, 8. What is this? 10, 1, and 5. No, 10, 14. This is 14. What's the root number? Let's either 7, that's half. Let's do 3. Okay, let's do 3. I don't know why, but okay. So 3, 8, 3. I don't know what I'm doing with the numbers. I need to get like a system, but it's just what I feel called to do. Okay, so here we go. So here it is, 383. So friendly bonds, instead of confirming, find people who support you. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So you're being supported by your angels in finding like-minded people who encourage you on your path. Your angels acknowledge that you may have had some people fall out of your life as you become more authentic. Make a plan with a friend who accepts you for you. So that's why it's like, whatever you're putting out, whatever you're investing in, you're going to get that, you know, tenfold is what I'm getting. So yeah, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy belated birthday. All right, so we have Pisces. Okay, welcome or welcome back, Pisces. Let's go ahead and get your next one here. We're just gonna do tarot. We're gonna see what comes out. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Let's see what comes out. You're speaking your truth, basically. You know what you're saying is truth, and you're sticking to your guns. I love this for you, Pisces, because usually you're kind of like, oh, I don't know, maybe, maybe not. This is just it may not be you, but this is who I've just encountered with when I have like somebody who's a Pisces. Very quiet too. Yeah, very quiet. But around certain people, you just like love to splash around. We have 3 of Pentacles, okay, coming together. Sun, Leo energy. Okay, you could be involved with the Leo, or this could involve a Leo. You could have Leo in your natal chart. Like your big 3 is what I'm getting, or a lot of fire. So I have 10 of Pentacles, closing out cycles, something tangible. It could be coming like a big windfall of money that's coming in. Maybe because you're saving it. Hello, you're Pisces. But you are investing a lot of more tangibility with others, and you're talking, your words are more sustainable is what I'm getting. That's so random. uh, but you're speaking your truth more, and this could be back into your community as well. Sorry if that's really loud. So let's go ahead and get some advice out here for you. Thank you. I know you saw that. I'm gonna see the video. I'm gonna play it back. That card was so cool how it flipped out. I couldn't do it if I tried. I couldn't do it again if I tried. The Mystic Rose, compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. Yeah, give yourself that grace that you give to others, that compassion that you have for others. It's going to be a forefront for you, because it's just kind of like you have that childlike mentality, is what I'm getting. I know with the sun, it's something that's, you know, divinely orchestrated, just from reading off of this, okay? And is a big investment. You're closing out those cycles, and you're bringing in more tangibility, and it's just because of your words. You're believing in your words, and you're having faith more in your words, okay? So let's go ahead and get you some messages from your angels, from your numbers. So we have, let's see, what is this? 21? No, 19. What is 19? What's the root of 19? 19. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna say 3. Okay, let's just go with 3. 3, 4, and 3. 343. Okay, so here we go. All right, so wiggle room. Find the room for improvement. Feel around today in your soul and ask yourself where you have a little bit of defocused energy. The wiggle room of your thoughts. Oh my bad. Okay. The wiggle room of your thoughts. Where are we? Actions and words is under a microscope today. That's what I'm saying. Like your word is more like you're believing. Um Contemplate in solitude today, asking yourself, where is there room for improvement? So there's that. So yeah, it's just like, pretty much think about what you say, what you're speaking into, because, at the end of the day, those words that you're speaking into existence, that's how it cultivates and creates your world. All right. So this has basically been your reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you made it this far, and I will see you later, Pisces. Bye. Okay. All right, Scorpio, welcome or welcome back. So let's go ahead and get started with your tarot. There's like no like really in-depth messages. It's just what the tarot is presenting and how I'm going to intuitively read it. Then you also have your angel numbers. They're going to be connecting into like the reading itself. And then also we're going to give you some advice at the end of the reading. So whichever one. Ooh, a lot of action, taking a lot of action. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. You know this is trial and true. You're following a certain tradition, you're following a certain aspect that you want to undertake, and it's probably you may be following like certain recipes in the family, certain aspects in your culture that you like, ethics. Um, but this is pretty much going to be a lot of this is going to be not only pressure and conflict that it may have, uh, but it's going to be a situation that's going to be successful in the long run. There's going to be a lot of conflict. That's why I'm saying with the Five of Wands, it may be kind of conflicting you, and I don't think it's with other people. In the Rider Waite tarot, this has like a bunch of people just fighting one another, but when this is telling me um is that you're bringing in more of an alignment for yourself. You're kind of like rethinking your overthinking is what I'm getting, the Nine of Pentacles, and it could be because it's like the bountiful of relief that you may have. You could have been waiting on like a check. You could have been waiting for like this new job or something that it has to be tangible, right? And you want to invest that, or a new company that you are thinking about, right? And you know that this is like a tradition that you want to follow. You could be coming from a business aspect, from entrepreneurs, from a family of entrepreneurs, and you're like, well, I think I want to take up that kind of thing as well. If this doesn't resonate, it's just like not for you. Let's go ahead and get some advice. Not every video is going to be for you, okay, babe? Sometimes it's just not your day. Sometimes you just like don't even go on the internet. Like that's what I learned. So yeah, let's get some advice for you. I'm just gonna take one. Thank you. So we have the Sacred Union. Okay, so beloved within inner and outer relationships. So it's like how you're going to bring that back into the community. How are you going to bring that? How you feel about yourself is going to be mirrored on the outside with your family, your friends, your community, whatever it may be. But it's just like you're following this type of tradition and you know this is going to be good for you. And so you want to bring in others. So we have 659 for your angel numbers. 659. Okay. Seek the truth. That's what I'm saying. You're going within. Look at this. I just can't. Okay, here we go. So, where are we? Reflect on personal growth. Personal growth occurs occurs when you are able to be honest with yourself. Your angels remind you that no one knows everything, and it's okay to change your mind about things you once thought were true. Journal about what in your life is challenging you to embrace self honesty. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could have been that, like, being an owner was not in the cards for you, but you're starting to think that it may be different. Or, being like a business owner, a small business, big business, whatever it may be, like, it wasn't the cards for you, but you're thinking the opposite now. You're like, maybe I want to contribute to a foundation or a company, so whatever is in the cards for you, that's what it is. If you feel like that foundational shift already, give yourself that grace and think about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth for you in the long term of investments? And you'll receive your answers either from within. You ask yourself, your angels, and then also you're going to be hearing like these synchronicities coming in from others, and you're like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I was thinking about that, but didn't really devote my time to it. So yeah, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. um and I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, so we have Taurus. We have our earth signs now. Taurus, let's see what we have for you. I'm not going to ask any like certain questions. It's just what the tarot has in store. So we have a Page of Cups. So it's a beginning for something that's going to be more of an emotional fulfillment. I do see here that you're going to be, holding up your your tangibility, your stability, and it's kind of like, what is it that's like, falling in my favor, and what isn't. There was a bit of conflict that was going around, or it could have been like outside structures. Here with the Knight of Swords, pretty much like thoughtful endeavors, or something that was meaning differently. You could have had like a circumstance where you were just overthinking situations that would be an inspiration for you. With here with the Page of Cups, it's kind of like a youthful attitude and vitality towards what you may have, and it could be towards your stability, maybe your finances, maybe something that's more tangible, something that you can have in your hand is what I'm getting. But it doesn't always have to be finances. It could be maybe, your clothes. I know it's weird, right? Maybe your bills, where you live, school, work, stuff like that. More that you could see more into the 3D, right? That you can hold, that you can feel, that you can touch. So I also do want to get some advice out here for you before we get your angel numbers. Yeah, see the fertile void? You see it? This card is so crazy. And so we have here um, inner winter rest, patience, potency, and secret beginnings. So you could be cultivating new beginnings for yourself in this time. You want to keep everything at a low. Like, you want to be discreet for yourself, even with your family. You know what I mean? You don't want to invest too much energy into others where they can, start putting in their 2 cents in. So we have a 5, 1, and a queen, which is a 3. 5, 1, 3. So yeah, we're almost there. Okay, so 5, 1, 3. So give attention, use your words carefully. Tempers and passions are flaring around you, but you are being called to take the higher road. Using wisdom with your words in all interactions around you is the challenge your angels ask you to pursue. Repeat this mantra: my spirit is tranquil. Remember to count to 10 before responding to any emotional communication around you. See, there it is. Yeah. All right. So, Taurus, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, my lovely, lovely Virgo. Let's go ahead and get your reading. We're going to go ahead and start off with the tarot and then go from there. Either like your angel numbers or your advice. I think it's advice and angel numbers. Okay. Thank you. So we have 10 of Cups, closing out cycles. Okay, this is stability in emotion. Oh, okay. Sometimes it's good to cry it out. Okay, so you had the lack, so focus on what remains rather than what is lost, is what I'm getting. And then we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have, oh, we have Cancerian energy, which is the Chariot. Okay, this is going to be fast movement. This is going to be pretty quick. These choices that you're going to be making is going to be pretty quick. Something about just fast movement. You gotta think fast making these decisions. Okay, it could be something like on a time frame. You could be in a time crunch, is what I'm getting. But I also do see here, which you're the intellectual, gifted individual, right? Your word is law. What you say has, you know what? This is giving me deja vu. I read a similar reading years ago for you, for Virgo, and a lot of these cards came out because I did like a whole spread. And so it's pretty much, it took like a few years back. Maybe you're thinking of making that same decision, and now, it's coming back around into alignment. And now you're like, well, you know what? I'm not going to make the same decision that I did last time. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. Let's get you some advice, Virgo. I just need one. I love how Spirit was like, oh, let's just give them everything. I love it. My spirit guides, they're very generous. I'll be honest with you. More generous than they should be. As they should be, honestly. I'm not mad at that. Let's get some advice. Okay. I just need one spirit. Just one. Like one right here. Like that. Oh, Virgo. Okay. Thank you. So we have open. Ooh. Say yes, expand through the extremes, trust life. So it could have been, you could have said no last time, honestly, for what your decision is. This is like a big decision for you, okay? So it's like, yes, be open to the possibilities of something being different that you could have chosen very differently years ago. So we got a queen, 3, 10 is a 1. So queen, no, wait, 1, no, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5. Okay. So declutter life is what I'm getting out here. So we have your state of mind is a direct reflection of your physical space. Your angels are signaling you that work needs to be done here. Declutter your space to declutter your mind, of course, always. Tackle a closet, desk, or garage today. Recycle or give away what you can. That's 315. So that really helps out, and that brings into kind of like, you come up with your best strategies and ideas and the best answers when you're not thinking about it. And you have like those aha moments and those epiphanies. And that's why I'm saying it's like going to come fast with this Chariot energy. All right, Virgo, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so we have Capricorn. Welcome or welcome back. So let's go ahead and dive in to your reading. So we're going to start off with the tarot and then your, what is it called? Advice. And then with your angels at the end. Oh, this is very fast. Justice. Okay, could be something in that's going to be falling in your favor. 9 of Swords, but you're very resilient. You were resilient. You were intending on having this effect a lot. Look, 9. Okay. Something could be happening like in August. August is coming pretty soon. August is next month, but I mean, this is a timeless reading. So it could be on the 9th day of the month, is what I'm getting, or 9 weeks, 9 days. I don't know. I'm just very drawn to the nines a lot. And you're close to closing out fundamentally invested what is it called, cycles. At the bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands. This is the passion that you may have to thrive, right? And this could be with like the justice system, Libra energy. You could be dealing with the Libra or an air sign, um, but pretty much it's like you have that intent on pretty much thriving. Not only do you have that like health, wealth, and serenity, prosperity with the Nine of Cups, but I also do see here that you're very resilient with the task at hand. And it's going to be falling into your favor. You're going to see what it is that's going to be equally into balance, is what I'm getting. Sorry about that. May need some water. Okay, so ooh, I have my creatine in my water, and that was crazy. That really got to me. Okay, um, let's get some advice out here for you. All right, Cappy. Thank you. So we have the grandmother. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. Yes, trust the weavings. First and foremost, know where you came from. Okay, you didn't come from a line of just like let's just let it go and let bygones be bygones. No, you didn't. Okay, you are coming from a strong foundation. Your angels, ancestors, guides, they want to let you know that know who you are. Okay, you're no like punk bee is what I'm getting. So we got 9, 5, 6, 9, 8, 9. 989 here for your angel messages. So we have devotion. So heal others. The work you've done within is now bringing you down a new path. Your angels are encouraging you to devote your life to imparting wisdom and healing others. You are being called to do healing work. Think about how this plays a role in your goals and dreams. I have that right there. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's just, it's see where you came from. Look at your roots. Like you didn't come this far to come this far. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. If you know where that's at, where that's from, like so yeah, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, Cappy, bye. All right, so now we have the air signs. That was kind of a tragedy. Let's do it again. Okay, we're not going to do that. All right, Gemini, hello, welcome or welcome back. Let's go ahead and get the tarot out here for you. There's no like title that I'm going to be starting off with or subject. It's just whatever comes out. Then we're going to do your, what is it called? Your advice, and then finish off with your angel numbers. Okay. Ooh, did that one want to come out? Ooh, the Magician. Okay, manifestation. Obviously, you have all the tools you need to come into alignment with what you have in mind, or a goal that you have set. This is an opportunity for a new beginning. Um, mm, yeah, this is going to be great victory. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. You know what? I've been getting wands, a lot of action. Everybody's been taking a lot of action during the summer. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups. This is going to be pretty much like, it's good health, serenity. This is going to be a good outcome to whatever you're investing into. This is going to be a great opportunity for a thought that you may have had, and you're going to take a lot of um, time, is what I'm getting, or you have taken a lot of time. But the necessity that you have for that action to be taken, it could be, I don't want to give you anything like specific, but you know what you have in mind. It could have been that this has helped you out like a while ago, is what I'm getting. This decision that you're making, it's kind of like, is what I'm getting, like, I don't want to say gambling, because I don't attain to that. I don't gamble at all. I'm pretty lucky, yes, but I just, no, that's not suitable for me anyway. So you could follow along the lines of that. Let's go ahead to get some advice, so it'll fall in your favor again if you're choosing that, making that decision, is what I'm getting. Take what resonates. Let's go ahead and get some advice out here for my Gemini. So we have the breathing rose. Okay, so heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. So it could have taken time for you to come into this realization that the choices that you make, either way, they're going to be favorable for you. So we have 911. Ooh, 911. Okay. Oh my gosh. 911. Oh man. Okay. 911. You could be from New York. I'm so sorry for your loss. 911 could contribute into your life. Okay. This could have been the last time that you made a choice, was last year, September 11th, or like in November, September, 9 months, 9 weeks, 9 days ago, 11 months, something with 11 days, 11 weeks, something along those lines is what I'm getting. So 911, here we go. Light worker, you are being called upon. Your guides call upon you to use your spiritual development to inspire others. Seeing this number is a message that you possess the gifts of spirit to remind people that tests, higher power rests inside them. The time is now to make changes in your life, work so as to carry out divine calling. So, you're pretty much going to be helping others a lot more. I know that there was a lot of people who were really resilient in helping out others during this time. This is a very tragic time. Um, but yeah, or just like 911 is like 911. Basically, it's something that's being called for you to invest greater time into, and knowing that the circumstances are going to be even better this time. So, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, hello Libra. Let's see. First, we're going to get your tarot out here. There's no like subject line that we're going to add into. It's just what the cards represent as I'm tapping into your energy. And then, wow, that was a failed shuffle. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and dive deep. Oh my gosh, because I'm looking at the camera while I'm looking at my cards. Okay. Yay! Third time's a charm, right? And then we're going to go ahead, get your advice, and then end your reading off with your angel numbers. This is going to be very quick, okay? So for Libra, ooh, stunning. Okay, something could be on the internet. Nine of Pentacles. When I see the Page of Swords, this is like snooping around, okay? Take that as it resonates, but it's also an ultimatum to give yourself something to open up. It could be an opportunity or an inspiration for a thought that you could have seen on the internet, right? Let's go ahead and get one more out here with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you're the first reverse that I got. Should this be reverse or not? It says to get another one. Okay. They're saying, yeah, just go ahead and shuffle again. The Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, this could have been like a lot of conflict that was holding you back. Ooh, okay. With the King and Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this is the Nine of Wands. Um, this is pretty much going to be Wise application for the effort of creative energy, basically. So you're going to see that the energy that you've invested into certain like aspects in your life or something that's more tangible, it's going to be returning back. And this could be on the internet, is what I'm getting, like online. Something that it's like your phone, you could be receiving a message, is what I'm getting. I also do see here. But with the Nine of Pentacles, this is kind of like financial relief that's coming in, right? You see the lady with the Nine of Pentacles with a little birdie on the Rider-Waite Tarot. That's like, oh yes, I'm here with all the little birdies and all the booty flies, stuff like that. But when you see this couple, either you could be having this tangible effort coming in with you and your person, or it could be coming into an ascension, right? Because we have the queen and then the king. And then, of course, obviously, we're going to be closing out that cycle. So it's going to be a very big, stable endeavor for you. A lot of your finances are going to be coming into fruition where you're kind of like, you could be on a tight crunch, you could be on like penny pinching or whatever, everybody has those moments, trust me. um so yeah, let's go ahead and get you some advice, but it's just like telling you, babe, you're going to be okay because you've invested into what you haven't seen, like into the dark basically, and now you're going to see the light. So we have the wastelands. So sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. So while all this is happening, babe, ooh, my bad. While all this is happening, you essentially just want to be in the now, be in the right now. So we have 1 9, 1 9, and what is this? 3 and 4, which is a 7. So 197. 197. 197. That could be somebody's weight, is what I'm getting. Okay, so we have give energy, help a worthy cause. There is a pull within you to give your energy toward the greater good. You are being called to assist with needed change by joining your voice with other like minded souls. This is what I'm saying. It could be something that's like online or through your phone, texting, talking, videos. I don't know. It's just, but something that has to do with tech. Take up a cause today close to your heart and think of ways to add to your energy. So it could be, maybe you are a reader yourself, maybe you're an influencer, maybe you give advice, is what I'm getting. But when you're sticking to that and you're just focusing on harmonizing yourself and giving out your word, and being that pillar of guidance to others, that's going to bring in more prosperity for you. And you're going to see the time go by fast. But you also invested in during that time. Okay, so it didn't go uninvested, unintentional, basically. All right, Libra, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get your tarot out here, and then after your tarot is going to be your advice, and then we're going to close off with your angel numbers. Okay, there's no subject to this like reading at all. It's just what the tower. Uh-oh, I hope you don't get the tower. um or maybe you have a foundational shift. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check your reading out. Let's go ahead and get some tarot out here. I hope you're doing great, staying hydrated. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Okay, this is going to be a swift moving action. This is going to be a series of events that are going to be taking place, per se. And you're essentially going to be like, oh yeah, this is really fulfilling. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Okay, stability, emotional stability. This is going to bring you a lot of love. It could have been where you were kind of like thinking about, being okay, maybe I should not be distraught, but this is going to bring justice, Libra energy, is what I'm getting. It could be with the justice system, it could be an equilibrium, what goes around comes around. is what I'm getting. But yeah, whatever decisions you may have been doing or may have not gone the right way, this time coming around when you're just like in the conflict of, or like in the thick of it, you're gonna be like, you know what, like what's the point of doing this, you know? And that's gonna bring you more abundance. That's gonna be able to help you close out that the foundational shift that we're talking about, you know, the tower. Even though it didn't come out, yeah, it could be the lack of stability that you have. You could have been relying on others, and then it's just like, you know what, I'm not doing that. So yeah, for Aquarius, we have the lineage of Rose, moved by the goddess, here for now, soul call. So yeah, Aquarius, what I'm getting here, what I'm picking up is just, you know what, like what are you called to do? Like what is treating you better than it was before? Like, does this not certain situation not work in your favor? Like right now, I'm really thinking things. Like I have my hand on my forehead and I'm just like thinking you could have been like that, because that Four of Swords is really calling to me. It's kind of like rest. You had to literally rest in order to come in for this alignment, to be into your life. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 7, and 1. 4, 7, 1. For your angel numbers, 4, 7, 1. Okay, any minute now. All right. So we got solitude. Yeah, see, silence the noise. There is a lot of activity and noise around you recently. That's why you were kind of like, you probably had this like pressure. You were like, you know what? There's so much noise around me. Like, I can't do this right now. Okay. Today, your angels are asking you to cultivate solitude. Try meditating alone for 10 minutes, taking a solo nature walk, or choosing a few hours this evening to disconnect from technology. Wow, I couldn't have said it better myself, because you need these answers to come in, and there's like so much noise coming that you're kind of like, you know what, you're bombarded with a lot of like overstimulation is what I'm getting. And that's really saturated, especially when you're on technology, and it's not your fault. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you need that little bit of dopamine from your everyday life, because I guarantee there's a lot of stressors. And Aquarius, you as a fellow air sign, like you have the tendency of overthinking. And because I get the feeling that you may have put others first instead of yourself, it's kind of like now you're making that impact less stressful for yourself by detaching from the moment, to come to your solutions. All right, Aquarius, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.